Hello to everyone here on the World Wide Web. In case you're not from Ireland and you're watching this, here's hello to a few other ways. Hope everyone's having a pretty good day so far, whether or not you're online or offline. It's always good to have a nice day wherever you are. And in case you forget to stay later on, hope everyone has a very, very Merry Christmas, since it's so close to the season. For those of you who clicked on this video out of interest, first of all, thanks very much, you're all too kind. Secondly, if you're not fully aware about what this video is about, today we're going to be talking about a children's hospice set up here in Ireland, known as LauraLynn. Before we get into it though, I'd say it's only fair that I properly introduce myself. My name is James, I'm currently a marketing student in Dublin Institute of Technology, or DIT for short. Sorry if I seem a bit grey visually, the traditional Irish weather isn't helping me that much. Me and a group of friends had gotten together as part of a project to promote and raise funds for a charitable group of our choosing. And as you can guess, we've decided to go with LauraLynn. As part of the promotion, we made a video to tell you what LauraLynn's pretty much all about. And for those of you who notice and are curious, yes, I know that I'm currently a cartoon, a bit unorthodox, something like this, I know, but it never hurts to try something new. Am I right? Oh, also, it's important to note that we are not in any way connected to LauraLynn. We're an independent group of students who see the importance in their work and want to see that work continue. It's the main reason why we're speaking to you right now. Right, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. As previously stated, LauraLynn is a children's hospice, looking after terminally ill kids and having them live in an environment that is bright, vibrant, and overall, everything that it should be for kids. As you can guess, it wasn't always like this though. Originally it started off as a convalescence home for children who were living on the streets back in 1925. But, slowly, over time, it grew to be something more, reopening and remodeling, becoming a palliative care unit back in 2011. Since it first opened, LauraLynn's main goal was to help kids in need, which is pretty admirable if me and the team say so ourselves, especially back in 1925 when there wouldn't have been as many people who cared about children's health and safety. While the kids are there, LauraLynn also does a bit to help families, so that the parents would be able to be with their kids and be full-time mom and dads instead of just being the kids' carers. It certainly helps to brighten both the parents and the kids' day a bit more, let me tell you. You really can't deny that LauraLynn's doing all they can for these families, and it's definitely great to see. And what, might I ask, is a place for kids without a place to play, eh? Am I right? LauraLynn has also set up a number of play areas for the kids, whether it be their large playground like the one you're seeing right now, sand areas to build sandcastles, or just simply play around in if they wanted, or like sensory garden, also shown here. For those of you who don't know what a sensory garden is, it's a self-contained garden designed to have opportunities to stimulate the senses. It's actually pretty cool, and it helps kids who may have autism or have disabilities that don't allow them as much freedom as the other kids to have a good time. And there's certainly a lot there, ranging from super scented flowers, water features that make sound, audio induction for things, the works. And, as you can see, there's lots here to keep the kids happy, which is one of the most important jobs here. These guys do a lot to look after the kids and to make them happy, and it is super. But, as you can imagine, things aren't always sunshine and rainbows here. The kids are terminally ill, there's no denying that, and this can be fairly troubling for the kids and heartbreaking for the parents. This is why LauraLynn also provides counselling for the kids and the parents alike to help them out. The parents and kids may still struggle emotionally from all this, but at least the people at LauraLynn do all they can to make it easier for them. A little support always goes a long way, trust me. Now I know I've been talking a lot about LauraLynn so far and its services, but do you want to know what the best part about LauraLynn is? Would anyone like to hazard a guess? No? The people who work there. From lone individuals to teams that do all they can to make LauraLynn the great place that it is today. So at that, as you can imagine, a lot of the people who work there are volunteers. The many brave heroes that give up their time so as to help others in need. Every person working there are some of the best people you can meet. And if we do say so ourselves, LauraLynn's lucky to have them. When me and the team look back on all the work we did, learning about these guys, doing lots of stuff to raise awareness and to raise funds and the works, I have to say there's certainly a lot we managed to learn. But, primarily, we learned that there's a group out there who are dedicated to helping these kids and their families. There aren't many people in the world who will go out of their way for another person, never mind someone who's terminally ill, and probably fewer who would work to help the ones that are children. It's one of the many reasons why we admire them so much. Now, I know that hospitals try and do the same thing from time to time, and that is appreciated, don't get me wrong. But have you ever met anyone who actually likes being in the hospital? If I ever do meet anyone like that, it'll be quite the refreshing experience, I'll tell you that much. With LauraLynn, it's like I said, it's a much more fun place to be in, and as long as the kids are happy and being looked after, then what more could you ask for? Like I said earlier, a little support goes a long way. Me and the team admire what LauraLynn are doing, and we really want to see that work continue. Because of this, we do ask that you guys try and support them in any way you can, whether it be a donation, or a volunteer if you're interested, you never know, or whatever you think best for yourself. If you can, that would be brilliant. If not, then that's okay too. We understand if you're not able, but we will ask you if you can help all the same. Never hurts to give a little, you know? Well, that's all I have to say. Before we have to wrap things up, just want to say thank you all for taking time to watch this video, and we hope that you will be able to do a bit to help as well. And we also want to thank our lecturer for this module, Leslie, who, if it wasn't for her, I don't think we would have been able to learn as much about LauraLynn as we did. So thanks very much, Leslie. There's a link down in the description below for the LauraLynn website if you're interested in learning more, which we highly recommend. Right, that's all we have to say. Once again, thanks very much for listening. Have a great day, everyone, both online and offline, and have a very Merry Christmas. Peace.